Hi guys, I'm Candace from Candace's Book Blog, and it's time for another In My Mailbox. I had another great week of books. I got a lot of them, and I'm going to start with books that I got for review. I'm actually going to start with the children's book I got. It is Bronte and Frank Go to Moscow. This is by Megan Worthy. Anyways, it comes in this cool, like, it's not really a binder, but it's kind of a, I don't know. Anyways, you can hook it in there, and I haven't done that yet. But it came with a CD as well. And then it has like a cool little map of Moscow and little stickers and postcards that you can send to people. And this cute illustrations. And it has like this book belongs to and please found, please contact. And then it's like signed by Bronte. This came from, shoot, I left her business card in the other room, but I'll put it below my thank yous. I can't remember which. It's by Worthy Hen Productions, I guess. Anyways, it's about this little girl and her teddy bear and their adventures in Moscow. So that should be interesting, and there's supposed to be other books. I think she told me that the next one is in Hollywood or something. Might be wrong. I don't have the best memory in the world, but it's somewhere in the United States. So that should be cool. And then I got Hold Me by Lucienne Rivers. This is published by Entangled, and they mostly do ebooks. I think a lot of their books are available in paperback, but they sent me like a printed copy of it, I guess. And this is an adult. It's hard for me to remember if it was an adult contemporary, but I'm thinking that it's an adult contemporary. Shoot. There, I don't see anything where it says what it's about. No. Anyways, it sounds interesting, so I'll probably read that, well, soonish. And then, and if I sound kind of weird today, I'm like, blah, but my baby was sick all night, so I didn't get a lot of sleep. He was throwing up, so I'm like, kind of having a hard time keeping my eyes open today. So I don't have a ton of energy. But anyways, the next book, Tempest. This is by Julie Cross. This is the first book in an epic trilogy. This comes out next year, January 2012. If you haven't heard of this book, then you might have been living under a rock or haven't been paying attention to the YA lit lately, because this one has been getting a lot of attention. And I got this from Library Thing, I believe. St. Martin's Press is the publisher, and they sent it. I think I won it through Library Thing. And then the next one I'm super excited about as well. Well, I'm super excited about Tempest, and I'm super excited about this one because it's the second one in a series. This is Hallowed by Cynthia Hand. Unearthly is the first book, and it's my favorite Angel book. I loved it, and I'm super, super excited to read this one. So it doesn't come out until February of 2012, but I don't know if I can hold off until like January, or definitely not February. The next book I got was a gift. No, she's not coming home yet. This came from Alexa at Pages of Forbidden Love. She sent me Darker Still. This is the ARC. This book comes out November. I'm not sure what date. Just says November. This is by Leanna Renee Hyber. Sorry. I might have pronounced her name wrong. I don't know how else I would say it, I guess. But this one sounds really good. It says it's a lush gothic tale that begs for reading. It's Sarah McLean says that. And this is her young adult book. So I'm excited. And then Alexa sent her cool business card. It's really cute. And then some bookmarks and stuff. She sent another one, but I'm using it in my book. You can never have enough bookmarks, if you ask me, because I have a bookmark like on every table around my house because it seems like I'm always forgetting them somewhere. So it's nice to be able to just grab another one. This next book I won from Mary at the Bookswarm. It is And I'll Do Summer. This is by Jan Blazanen. I'm pretty sure that I probably said her last name wrong. But this sounds like it's like a summary read. I actually won it through a contest that was about like some summer adventure that we've had. And so I might read this one for November, for contemporary month, because I don't have that many contemporary books that are lighter, funnier type of reads, so that might go on that pile. And then I did buy a couple of books. I went to Laini Taylor's book signing on Tuesday, and I couldn't afford to buy Daughter of Smoke and Bone right now. I've already read the book and I loved it, and I had an ARC. So I had her sign the ARC but not personalize it because I am going to buy the book. I just have to wait until I have more money. But they did have a used copy of Lips Touched 3 Times. I read this book when it first came out, or shortly after it came out in like 2009. I'm thinking it was like 2009. I might be wrong. It might have been 2008. Anyways, I had read it then, and then when I bought a copy, I gave it to my sister-in-law because I kind of felt like it was like the perfect book for her. So when there was a used copy there, then I had to get it. And it did come out in paperback recently, but the paperback copy is like a special thing. It wasn't a $10 one, it was a $15 one. So I figured, why not spend less money for hardcover, which I like the cover of better anyways. And it's signed by Laini and by her husband, who illustrated the book. His name is Jim DiBartolo. And here's like the first illustration I happened to come upon. He is a really, really good artist. I love all of his artwork. So I was actually super excited to get this book to put on my shelf because I loved the stories in it. And I loved the artwork in it. And then there was these tattoos. And there was a cool wishbone necklace thing, but it's over my purse and I'm too lazy to go grab it. I kind of forgot. I would have grabbed it beforehand if I had thought of it. And then while I was at Powell's, I was looking through books because they carry new and used books. And I didn't have much money, but sometimes you can find used books for super cheap. And I did. I found one. Flash Burnout. This is by Lisa Madigan, L.K. Madigan. I keep getting this one from the library, and I keep not having a chance to read it. And I really want to read it. And the book looks brand new. There's like nothing wrong with it. No bent spine. It's like shiny, no fingerprints. You can't tell that anybody's even read it. But it says that it's used, and it was a used price. It was less than $5. So I'll have it on my shelf. So hopefully I can read that for November as well. And then I got one book from Paperback Swap. It is Blood Memories. This is by Barb Hendy. And Barb Hendy is a local author to me, and I had gotten like the most recent book in this series for review, but I hadn't started the series, so I ordered the first one from Paperback Swap. I actually had this book, and then I did a giveaway for it, and I was planning on reading it before I did the giveaway, but I didn't get a chance. So, because last year I went to Sci-Fi Fest and I got it signed, and so I was giving away a whole package of books that were signed. So, this one looks really thin, and that makes me want to read it more because I can actually get through it like at a decent speed. And then last weekend, I wanted to get out of the house and do something, but I didn't have any money, so I didn't really want to go to the bookstore because I couldn't buy any books. So I went to the library because I was having serious withdrawals. This was before the book signing, before I bought any books, and I was really wanting to buy books. So I went to the library where I didn't have to buy books, but I still got some. First one I got is Living Dead Girl. This is by Elizabeth Scott, and it is super thin, and I read it actually like the day I got it or shortly after that. Lori from Pure Imagination commented on my Want to Go Private review and said that it kind of sounded like Living Dead Girl. And they're totally different, but yet they have a similarity in a way. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it wasn't an easy read. I mean, it was a fast read. I read it in like an hour or two. I don't know, it didn't take very long. But it's very emotional. Like I kind of had to take breaks from it because it was just kind of hard to take in, I guess. But it was very, very good. Very good. And the other one I got from the library is Vinyl Princess. And this is by The Vinyl Princess. This is by Yvonne Prinz. And it is contemporary and it has to do with music. Excuse me. Those are two of like my two things I love. So I picked it up. I have so many books to read. I really don't know if I'm going to be able to get it read before I have to return it. Hey, this is a Harper Teen book. Huh. Anyway, I don't know. I'm kind of curious what year this was published because I don't know why I haven't heard more about it. It says 2010. So for some reason this one skipped my radar. I remember hearing about it like somewhat recently, but I don't remember what I heard or anything. Maybe somebody just tweeted that they read it and that's why the name was familiar to me. So if you've read it, let me know. I should probably go check out reviews and see what people are rating it. Get an idea if I really should try to fit it in. The next one I got, I hadn't ever heard of before, and it is Vintage Veronica. This is by Erica S. Pearl, and it is about a girl who works in a vintage clothing store, and all the descriptions inside. I don't know. Anyways, it's about a girl that works in a vintage clothing store, and I kind of have a fondness for vintage clothing, so that alone made me interested in it. So I'm anxious to read that. Oh, I thought I heard the UPS truck. Anyways, I think that's everything I got. That's it. I think that's probably enough books to keep me busy for like, well, with all the other books on my desk right now, or table, desk, whatever. I have enough books to keep me busy for the next 2 years at least. I don't have all the books on my desk, I guess. I just have the books on my desk that I want to read this year, and there's like 60 of them. I don't think it's going to happen. I'm going to have to read like way faster. Anyway, I think I've rambled on enough. So that was everything that was in my mailbox. So what was in your mailbox?